Woo! So this Nintendo Direct was pretty cool. Not everything that happened was awesome or stuff I necessarily cared about, but it was a good Direct overall. Now, we didn't get any Zelda Wii U or Pokemon Sun and Moon stuff, but probably because, like I suspected, they're not summer games. Those are fall. They did say this Direct is to talk about through summer 2016, so that ends in probably like August. That's the summer sale season. September begins the fall season, even though it's still summer until the 21st of September. Anyway, let's talk about everything that happened in this Direct. So the first thing we got was more Star Fox Zero information. The game is still graphically not the best, but graphics really don't matter. If the game's fun and good to play, that's all that really matters. They didn't really talk about how the combat system is going to work. Do we have to use a gamepad like this? Because I don't really want to play like that at all. I'd rather just use, joystick, play around, and I don't know if we're going to be able to do that or not. We'll see, though. They announced the two-player mode, and I think it works like one person controls a ship while the other person shoots. I think that's what they said. I wasn't fully paying attention to that part. I should have been. The game looks fun. It looks like it could be real fun if the controls are right. I hope they don't make it with the gamepad like I was talking about. Another thing they announced is that Project Guard was officially revealed as Star Fox Guard, and it's like a Star Fox spin-off, and you're Slippy, and you're using all these cameras to defeat enemies, and then you can make your own levels, or you place the enemies, and then people online will play that level you built and whatever. It actually looks kind of fun. I don't know if it's something for me necessarily. I'll probably try it out. And then they announced that Star Fox Zero and Guard are going to be like one big bundle pack you can buy physical at retail, and it'll cost the same as you bought the game separately digitally. And they also announced that the Fox amiibo from Smash will work, and you'll unlock the original NES or SNES Star Fox ship, and that's cool, whatever. So I'm just going to get through the next bunch of stuff pretty quickly because it wasn't too big. We got a Splatoon update coming. We got a Mario Maker update coming. Mario and Sonic at the Rio, I think, Olympic Games. I've never really played the Mario and Sonic games, but, they always look fun. It's like a Mario Party type game. Not really. It's like a sports game. You can play as Mario or Sonic characters. And it looks right. And then we also, the Lost Reavers, I think is pronounced, getting a beta, which is, that's that free-to-play Namco game that was announced. I think it was announced at E3 last year or something like that. It was announced at Nintendo Direct, and it was like the guy from Namco was like, yeah, we're going to announce this game eventually. So it was, okay. And it looks fun. I might play it. It's going to be free. There's a beta, and then the game is going to come out. It's going to be free to play. And it looks fun. I'll try it out. We'll see. Paper Mario Color Splash. Woo! I love Paper Mario. I've played all the games except for... Actually, I played all the games since the Wii version. I didn't play Paper Jam, though. Well, I don't know that one doesn't really count. That's more of a Mario and Luigi game. But I like them. I love Super Mario or Super Paper Mario and Wii. The game was real fun. I know a lot of people hate on that game, but I never played the original Paper Mario or 1,000 Year Door on N64 and then GameCube, so I wouldn't know. But I really like Super Paper Mario. And then Sticker Star on 3DS. I love that game. That was the first game I got on my 3DS, and I have so much good memories of that game. That game is so much fun. And this game looks real fun. It reminds me of like Splatoon with the ink, and then it reminds me a little bit of Epic Mickey, where there's like you can see where the hollowed out part of the building is, and you light it up with color. It looks fun. I'm definitely gonna play this game, and this is gonna be awesome. I love Paper Mario. Oh, there's Mini Mario and Donkey Kong, whatever that thing is, Amiibo something. I forget. I didn't fully write down what it was called, but it's like a Mario vs. Donkey Kong-esque game. You tap the amiibo, they unlock special levels, you gotta guide them through. It's kind of like a Lemmings type thing. And I believe it's free, and it looks fun, so I'll probably play it. This is awesome. Kind of sucks for me because I don't have a new 3DS, but SNES games are coming to Virtual Console for the new 3DS. And then there's gonna be some that come out like right now. Does it come out a little bit later, and then more a little bit later. That's cool and all. I don't have a new 3DS, so I will not be able to do this. But all those games are on Wii U Virtual Console, and I think even Wii Virtual Console. Anyway, so it's not a big... I mean, unless you want to play them on the go, but I don't really go anywhere anyway. I just play my 3DS in bed. So it doesn't really matter to me people who play their new 3DS like on a train or whatever. It matters to them, but not to me. A new game from Game Freak called Pocket Card Jockey. It's like a solitaire horse racing type game. I probably won't play this game. I think it's supposed to be free. I don't remember if it said so or not. It looks cool for people who want to play that. You can like retire horses and then make them mate, and they'll have ponies, and you can raise those too. Maybe, I don't know. It's not for me, but it's cool that 3DS is getting these types of games like this. Gunvolt 2. I forget how to pronounce the whole name, but I have the first Gunvolt game, and I like it. I've only had like an hour into it or so, and it's fun. And there's a sequel coming out. That's cool. And then the first Gunvolt is going to be on sale for a while. I forget exactly how long, but that's cool. I liked the first one. I haven't played a lot of it, but I like it. So when I eventually get around to beating the first one, I'll go and play the second one. That's usually how things work. It just looks more the same, I guess. I'm not really too familiar with it. Like I said, I don't have like an hour into the first one. But it's getting a sequel. That's real cool. They talked about some Fire Emblem Revelation stuff when I think it's coming out like this week or something like that. And then more DLC. I don't play Fire Emblem, so this doesn't really affect me. I've always kind of wanted to get the Fire Emblem, but I don't like that style of gameplay, the turn-based strategy RPG. I never really got into those, so I probably never will. So this doesn't really affect me. So on March 25th, on the 3DS, Hyrule Warriors Legends comes out. And there's all these new characters. I forget all the new characters specifically for it. I wish they just added all these just regular Hyrule Warriors. I don't know if I want to get this or not. I might. Who knows? We'll see. They talk about you can get an art book. You can prove it at GameStop. I don't care enough about it to get it. I mean, I love Zelda, but I don't care enough about this specific Hyrule Warriors Legends to even bother. And it said Medley. I think that's pronounced her name. The bird person thing from Wind Waker. She's going to be added to both versions for free on the release date of Hyrule Warriors Legends on March 25th. So on the Wii U game and the 3DS game, you can get this character free, which is cool. And then they also announced a season pass for future DLC coming out for Hyrule Warriors Legends, stuff like that. And then if you get the game physically, you can get like a transfer code so you can get all the Legends characters onto the original. And which is nice. I wish they would just make it like available to purchase just those characters. You don't have to buy a whole nother game just to get these characters. That's a little dumb to me. Maybe they'll do it. I don't really know. We'll see. It's just a random thing. Disney Art Academy. I've never really played the Art Academy games, but there's like a Pokemon one, and now there's a Disney one. That comes out March 13th. If that interests anyone, but it doesn't really interest me. 3 games that I want to talk about real quick that I don't really care for necessarily. I might play them, but it's not like, oh my god, to me. Some people they are, but we got Bravely Second End Layer, we got Dragon Quest 7, and we got Monster Hunter Generations, I believe that was called. Monster Hunter games are pretty popular. I've tried playing, I think it was one on PSP, and I didn't get it. And I know, like, when 3 came out, or 3 Ultimate, whatever it was called, it was, like, insanely popular. That was on Wii U and 3DS. I never played either of those. And then 4 was big popular. That was, like, a new 3DS thing. I think it was on just regular 3DS, too. But I never really played them. They look fun, but I don't really get them. So none of this really is, like, major news. Bravely Second, I wanted to play Bravely Default, but I never did. And Dragon Quest, it looks like a cool RPG. I know that's like a huge series that has a lot of lineage and a lot of people love it. I've never played it. So immediately it doesn't strike at me like, oh my god, I need this. But it looks, fun. I love that, I don't know how to pronounce the name, but the guy who does the art for Dragon Ball Z also does the art for Dragon Quest, and that's one reason I've always kind of been interested in it, because I like the art. Then we got a bunch of Metroid Prime Federation Force information. And when this game was announced at E3 last year, people were furious. They were pissed and angry and all this stuff. It's like, calm down. Even then, I thought it was a little ridiculous how pissed people were. I'm like, I kind of want a new Metroid game, but I've never really been into Metroid. I've played a little bit of Metroid Prime 1 because I had it on GameCube, but I never got past like the first boss. And then I had Metroid Prime 3 on Wii. I got it when I first got a Wii, and I maybe got through like half the game, and then I got stuck, and then started over like a year later and tried again, and then I played a lot of other M, Not a lot, but I got like a good amount of it. And a lot of people hate on that game. I'm like, I thought it was fun, but I'm not been with Metroid since the beginning, like a lot of other people. I thought Metroid Prime Federation Force looked okay. It looked like it could be fun. I wasn't quite sure because it was like a first-person shooter type thing. Like it looked more intense on the 3DS. I was like, well, it's gonna be kind of hard to do. You have to use like the touchpad to move. I think it's just gonna be a new 3DS, and you have to use the C little nub thing to work it. Uh, I kind of want it. Like this trail, all the trailer they showed and everything, it looks really fun, and it looks like it could be a great game. It's just people are pissed because it's not the Metroid they wanted, and Metroid doesn't sell very well. So either some people are lying, or they just don't, or there's not that many fans as people thought. So I think they're just doing this to kind of gain name recognition. But I think the fact that people are so pissed when it was announced at E3 is going to hurt the game's sales, which might be unfortunate. This game looks like a lot of fun. And that's that Rhythm Heaven Mega Mix is coming to 3DS. I heard about this game a while ago because NVC, the IGN podcast I was listening to, and they were talking about this game because they had like a Japanese 3DS and said it was a lot of fun and all this stuff. I've heard of Rhythm Heaven before, obviously, like it's a Nintendo, one of the obscure Nintendo franchises that's like kind of popular, but there's not like a lot of them. And I've always thought they looked cool, and maybe I'll play this one because it looks fun. And it's cool that it's finally coming out here, and that's all I really have to say about it. And the last thing they announced was a new Kirby game for 3DS. I kind of wanted one on Wii U because I wanted the graphics they used for Rainbow Curse, because that game was pretty, but I love Kirby games, but I want to play like the regular way, not the draw the path line and make the Kirby go. I mean, that game was alright, but like, not Kirby I wanted. But still, I'll probably play this one. I haven't played a Kirby game, full-on Kirby game since it was on DS. I can't think of the name of it. It was like something Squad or something like that. I can't remember the name, but that one I had a lot of fun with. But this new Kirby game is called Planet Robobot, I think it's called. It looks a lot of fun. It's like you can get like a mech suit, it looks awesome and all this stuff. There's this like little co-op mini game type thing that would be like its own separate thing. They did it with I think it was Triple Deluxe, that's their other 3DS game, where there's like all these mini games that they had released separately as their own digital downloads, and it's like a four player co-op thing where you can team up and play against other, or you play against bosses and stuff like that. It looks fun. And the other thing they announced with is that they're having a Kirby amiibo line, and there's Kirby, obviously, Meta Knight, King Dedede, and then Waddle Dee. So again, seems similar to the Mario series. That here you go, here's all the characters that are still in Smash Brothers, but they're just different amiibo, and then one that's not, and Waddle Dee's that one. I'll probably get them because I like Kirby. I like all those characters. So I'll probably get all 4 of them. So overall, I thought this Direct was good. I was a little upset that we didn't get Zelda Wii U, but I was not expecting to because it's not a summer game. It's a fall game. Same thing with Pokemon Sun and Moon. That's a fall game. And they didn't say this is going to be about fall. I don't know when the next Nintendo Direct will be. They'll probably either announce one randomly, but we're definitely going to get something in E3. I want Nintendo to not do a digital event and actually have a press conference, but that'll be if they unveil NX, and I think it'd be smart for them to not talk about Wii U or 3DS at all. If they unveil NX at E3, just NX, just flat out NX, just that's all they talk about. And maybe Zelda Wii could fall into that if it is going to be a multi-console release, on Wii U and NX, but we'll see. So maybe we'll get another Direct. I mean, we still got April, May before E3, so we got 2 months before E3. So maybe we'll get another one before then. We'll see. And if not, we'll get stuff at E3, and then probably when we'll get Zelda Wii U information. But other than that, this is a good Direct. I had a lot of fun watching it. I thought it was great. All the stuff they talked about was cool. Not all of it was for me, but a lot of it was. I'm really excited for Paper Mario Color Splash. That looks cool. But yeah, so make sure you guys like, share, and subscribe. And I will see you guys later.